One of the toughest but most important things that you can do when it comes to depth psychology and analysis work is working with your shadow. Your shadow self is deeply embedded inner content that we just often don't want to deal with, that has existed within us since we were born, but was carefully repressed as we attempted to create a persona or a suitable mask, as they say, that works within the confines of our culture and or society, which makes sense. We have to exist with other people. There's certain manners and ways of getting along that are crucial. However, we cannot deny those parts of ourselves. And when we over-attach to our external personality or persona, we bring that home with us, and nobody ever really knows who we truly are, and we are left playing a role that isn't truthful or authentic to who we actually are. And what happens when we repress this inner content, sadness, anger, rage, primitive drives, unacceptable desires, those sort of things, you will find that energy almost grows stronger. Like Carl Jung says, the brighter the light, the darker the shadow. We can't deny that. We need to get to know our shadow selves. First of all, let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest with some of these primitive drives we have, or unacceptable desires, or that inner child that is so sad, or these weaknesses, all these things that we might pretend not to have. Hopefully you are in relationships, personal relationships, where you can be more your honest self. But most importantly, getting honest with yourself about who you are. If we don't express our shadow selves, they often come out in the strangest ways. We all of a sudden say something really rude or mean, or we're easily triggered, or we drink too much one night and this other person comes out that's scary and terrifying and embarrassing. Or we have anxiety attacks and depression. So working with your shadow content can be really interesting. Writing to it, writing as it, drawing, sometimes dancing, drumming, all kinds of creative activity is found to give your shadow a beautiful outlet, and you'll be amazed at what you find when you start doing shadow work. Some of the best things I've written, I'm not a great drawer, so I can't say the best things I've drawn, but I've drawn some pretty interesting things, but have been through doing active imagination and working with my shadow. I can only imagine what would happen if I got even deeper and perhaps wrote something creative as my shadow, or a book, or a novel, or a poem, or, if I was able to draw, what type of content I could create by tapping into your shadow. Meditation, dream analysis, you name it, but connect with that part of yourself. Don't deny it. Be honest with who you are, and give your shadow figures a safe outlet so you can know yourself and you can offer the world the most authentic version of you. I hope you're having a great day. Talk again soon.